The awards show, the Nocturnal Awards Show 2024 has happened again. It was a crazy event. And as I was just saying to chat, thank you all for coming and supporting, watching the show, having some fun, even a little bit of shit talking. It's all welcome. It's all lovely. Keep talking about it. Again, we have the results and everything. It was the most insane show, insane week. There's going to be more content related to it also coming behind the scenes, all of this stuff. But nonetheless, one of the most important things I wanted to talk about is how you guys actually voted. Because, of course, this year we had, and I'll show right here, 77,474 votes. Insane. Thank you for that. Like, this is by far the biggest, most successful, all of that awards show we've ever had. Hopefully next year we'll do it bigger and all of that. But I wanted to actually go through exactly how you guys voted for all those categories on the back end, because I have the Google Forms pulled up right here. It's kind of crazy how you guys voted, and you guys might even be surprised because there was moments a specific band won literally by 5 votes. And there were some moments until midnight when the voting stopped. I'm not even joking. It was 20 votes away. It was literally anyone's game. I had to wait until midnight. So let's start with this. All right, I'm going to go category by category and explain. So starting with breakdown of the year. All right. This one was a mega one. Knocked Loose, of course, took it with Suffocate with 23,858 votes. The next up was Ice Nine Kills here. Whitechapel did very well. And then everyone else was pretty even, but these were the big hitters. Everyone loves Suffocate. I mean, it's unique. It's different. Ice Nine Kills was here. Whitechapel's here. And then the next up, where was it? I think Shadow of Intent. Pretty sure, yeah. Shadow of Intent was at like 5%. So again, it's a bit of a drop off. And then Disembodied Tyrant. And then everything else was pretty even with each other. Dude, Disembodied Tyrant beat Throne by, look at this, by like 100 votes. Some of the like smaller ones were really, really small and close. Next up, Animal Noise of the Year. This one, not super early on, but decently, like a couple days. It was like, yeah, pretty taken. Phil won that hard as f. And then again, half of that, 9,000 people voted Wage War. Paleface was pretty close there. These two were really close, actually, in terms of seeing who kind of won, which was really cool, too. Greystone was number 5, but these two were pretty close by like 30 votes or something. And then Signs of the Swarm was right up next. These aren't really the super interesting categories, but these are just like, okay, one band did pretty decent amount better than the others. Guitarist of the Year. Watching this on the back end was I could not call Guitarist of the Year until midnight. I couldn't do it. Basically, it was a battle between Jason, Sean of While She Sleeps, and Herman Lee. At one point, I think Jason was ahead of Sean from While She Sleeps by 10 votes. And Herman was always grinding. Like, they were very close. It was 10 votes. And then what happened? People said Sean was robbed. No. Sean was right there. Jason, literally last 2 hours, finally shared. And it literally, because he shared, it did. Because Sean also shared, right? And this was something that I wanted to also try to understand and help you guys understand is like when a band is killing it and they share versus if a band is killing it and they haven't shared yet. So Jason was doing amazing without sharing yet. And he was just beating Sean by 10. And then finally Jason shared and he beat him by a little bit more. But they were so close, dude. Sean and Jason, I couldn't call it. Even at the end here, this is off by like 80, almost 80 votes or something. It was so close. Drummer of the Year, it was kind of close, most of it, but it was mainly between Mario and Slaughter to Prevail guy. They just killed it. And then Buster did really well. And then Mike Portnoy, Chris Turner's here. And then everyone else was grinding, but like kind of going at their own pace. Vocalist of the Year was pretty close the entire time. Spirit Box did a share, which did give them their boost. Everyone's pretty close, and then just takes one band to kind of share, and you'll see like +2% or something like that. I was very happy with how Vocalist of the Year went. I think this is a pretty good balance, to be honest. I think this is a pretty good balance. Courtney winning at 14.5%, 10,800 votes. Then Brian, then Alex Terrible right there at 10.8%. Then Brian, like Ollie, like these were really close. Bassist of the Year, Josh crushed it. Chavo shared, Spirit Box shared, and Josh just crushed it, dude. He did really good. Chavo was like killing it too. Like they were both like definitely ahead of the others. Eric from Cool Icon, and then Eugene from Ginger, and then Homie from Job for a Cowboy was pretty close with the guy from Opeth for the 5th slot. 22 votes away. It is what it is. Everything else was pretty even, and this was one where I was like, how do you stop it? Was Gojira at the Olympics not one of the most fun metal things? Of course it was. Could I stop it? No. If a band deserves to win from doing something so crazy, they deserve to win. And someone just mentioned it. If Knock Loose Kimmel happened before voting, I actually think Gojira would have been battling Knocked Loose Kimmel, and then everything would have been even. Angriest Song of the Year. Okay, 16,905, 16,900. Guys, I was sitting here watching this until midnight with Paula. I was going insane. Because Spirit Box, it was like this. Spirit Box was ahead by 10. Then they were only ahead by 7. Then they were ahead by 2. Then they were ahead by 5. And then at some point, it was like 11 p.m. EST. Slaughter tied with Spirit Box.
There's 3 minutes left. And they are literally tied. It's exactly the same. What's happening here?
I was sitting here losing my shit. Going, what the f***? It was within 5 minutes. It was so close. Next, Feels Our Reels. Will Ramos, Will didn't even share. I don't think he even knew the awards happened or that he was nominated, to be honest. Bring Me was doing pretty well most of the time. This was actually pretty balanced. Bill Murray is here. Imminence is here. Like Darko is here. This was actually pretty balanced. I am content with the distribution, but yeah, Bring Me took this one. Best Metalhead to Follow. Dude, this was really close between Craig and actually Metal Blake Downs. This was pretty close the whole time. Elder Emo also did really well. And then Scene Queen, like they were all doing really well. And then Craig started to boost ahead. Metal Blake Downs kept sharing. And I feel like if he shared one more time, he probably would have beat Craig. So yeah, that was insane. That was a very close one. And Craig took it. Content Creator. Tank was pretty comfortably ahead. And then Tank actually did the video promoting him, you know, being like, hey, go vote for me, kind of like the funny Tank video. He came out, he earned that one, dude. Tank 100% in that one. Best Metal News Source. Dude, this was actually really intense. Loudwire was pretty balanced with Rockfeed and r/metalcore for most of it. They shared, and then I think also some of the stragglers, like let's say Roadrunner shared or something. A lot of the like more mainstream bands that were sharing then were like maybe tying it more to Loudwire versus the more modern bands. Like if I saw like a vote for like Spirit Box or Slaughter, like that vote probably went to Rockfeed. And then if I saw a vote for like Boundaries or something, it went to r/metalcore. It was really interesting to see. Music Video of the Year was deadly close. Ice 9 Kills was winning the entire time. And then Electric Callboy shared. And I even told this to Dan. Oh man, if Ice 9 Kills shared, they would have won. 100%. It's 200 votes. But you see, that's what I'm saying. Like they are close. They are really close. Electric Callboy decided to share. Ice 9 Kills didn't share. Call Out of the Year. Spirit Box was winning this. And then they were winning like first day. And then I think second day, Knocked Loose started to catch up. Third day. Oh, they did Kimmel. The day they did Kimmel, bro, holy shit. You know, like they were doing good already. The Kimmel push, this is probably the Kimmel difference. Best Blegh, I'm not going to lie. I was sad about this one, not because Poppy won, but because it's a landslide. This was probably the only landslide that I was disappointed with. Again, not because it's Poppy, but because there was a lot of other ones that actually were battling pretty well. And Poppy was just, it was Poppy. I think people just knew Poppy more, right? And a lot of these bleghs are a bit more underground bleghs. So this is probably the only category I was kind of like, okay, Breakthrough Band. This one was sick to watch on the back end. Between Alt and Disembodied Tyrant, which by the way, everyone keeps saying I hate Alt. I like Alt. Stop saying I hate Alt. I literally included them twice in the award show. So I don't know why people keep saying like, oh, Nick didn't include Alt. This guy hates Alt. I'm like, guys, I included Alt. Maybe you guys should maybe Alt's fans should like them more and vote for them. Yeah. How do you feel now? Disembodied Tyrant did a good job. Not much else. House of Protection was kind of battling it out here with Gore and Shav. Label of the Year. Nuclear Blast, I think, was winning, and then Sumerian started to boost ahead. And yeah, it was pretty close. Label of the Year is always pretty close. Not much else to say as Label of the Year. You know, like a lot of people also with Label of the Year don't know sometimes the bands. I voted Pure Noise because I think, again, they had such sick releases, but yeah, this was pretty close here. Collab Song of the Year. Okay, and to clarify, Collab Song of the Year overlaps with Song of the Year. Nick, why was it Knock Loose Suffocate Song of the Year? Because it was Collab Song of the Year. Technically, Suffocate is Song of the Year. It is the Collab Song of the Year. Anyways, Knocked Loose, Suffocate, Poppy versus Baby Metal Ratatata. They were dominating. Knocked Loose did Kimmel right while voting was going. And the Kimmel made the difference here, I think, because they were pretty tied. And then the Kimmel really pushed them. Again, well-deserved, well-earned. Song of the Year. This was a really tight race. 12% for Linkin Park, 10.1 for Gojira, and then 9.5 for Bring Me. This was a really tight battle considering there was 25 choices. Again, I'm actually quite content with this. Linkin Park came up ahead right at the end there, and they won. They deserved. They win. people voted. EP of the year. Disembodied Tyrant was killing it, and Plot and You shared and took it right at the end. They took it the last like 2 days. I think they were ahead. Counterparts was chilling right next to North Lane. Now, album of the year was kind of insane to watch in the back end. There were 3 leaders decently early on, but it was not called by any means. And I didn't know which of the 3 would actually take the first slot. Knocked Loose, Bring Me, Linkin Park, Falling Reverse here. Those were kind of the big 4. Now, if you want to see something crazy, I think Poppy was number 5, right? 3.8%. Right behind at 3.8%. This is 2,949 votes. Bill Murray was 2,926 votes. It was so close between these two for the 5th slot the whole time. Yeah, that's I want to give you guys a bit of context because again, there's some questions and to really show you guys how close some of the voting was. Like, it was intense to watch, bro. Yeah, I'm content. I'm happy. Nominations, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sure a bunch of people will say I'm a poser piece of shit and I didn't put enough true metal on there, and that's fine because we have fancy awards for the fake core music we put on there. Dude, next year's gonna be crazy too. If you guys want another award show next year? Do I have to go to the Frozen Hell in Fort Wayne? Very nice place, just it's frozen. Thank you guys for being a part of it. Again, can we get some claps for community? I want to thank you guys for being a part of it. The award show was crazy. Again, there's going to still be some post content regarding the award show that you guys are going to see. But the big hits is go watch the actual show. If you didn't, we had a lot of fun stuff. If you're a giveaway winner, please make sure you check your Twitch chat so we can get you your stuff. Much love to the guests that were there. Much love to the content creators that showed up. The production, like, it was a whole deal, man. Hopefully next year we can give away an entire house. Hey there, bud. Okay. I will say too, as a little precursor, I still have a couple more surprises for you this year. I keep teasing like, ooh, we're going to be doing this and this. And I got a bunch of stuff. I have a couple surprises for you.